A wide range of potential matches, easy conversations, and privacy are among the benefits that online dating apps offer. Helping people search for love, however, these platforms have also become breeding grounds for short-term and toxic relationships, leading to countless scams and, in some cases, horrifying murders. Grace Millen, a 22-year-old woman, became one such victim after using the Tinder app, her life ending in a mysterious, unexplained death following a meeting with a stranger in New Zealand. So, what really happened to this young woman? Grace Millen was a young woman from England, born in 1996. She loved traveling, exploring new places, and making friends wherever she went. On October 26, 2018, Grace left home and boarded a flight to Peru, South America, for a 6-week trip. During her time there, she met many other travelers from around the world and captured those memories by sharing posts about her journey on social media. After finishing her South American trip on November 20, 2018, Grace traveled to her next destination, New Zealand. There, she spent 10 days exploring Cape Reinga and the Bay of Islands in the North Island. Even during her time there, she quickly made friends with other travelers, and everyone who met Grace adored her for her warmth, openness, and friendly nature. On November 30, 2018, Grace arrived in Auckland, the largest city in New Zealand. She checked into a budget hotel popular among backpackers. Not long after settling in and unpacking her things, Grace downloaded Tinder, the dating app widely used by young people, and used it to look for someone to hang out with during her stay in Auckland. Then came December 2, 2018, Grace Millen's 22nd birthday. Her family and friends sent her birthday messages and tried to call her, but despite the many texts and calls, Grace didn't respond, something completely out of character for her, as she would usually reply right away. After an unusually long silence, Grace's family began to worry, sensing that something terrible might have happened to her. It wasn't until 3 days later, on December 5, 2018, that Grace's family officially reported her missing to the Auckland police. Authorities immediately launched a search operation. They believed Grace's disappearance wasn't just a simple missing persons case, because since her birthday, she hadn't updated her social media, nor responded to a single birthday message from her parents or friends. David, Grace's father, also flew to New Zealand to search for his missing daughter. At the same time, local media began widely reporting on her disappearance. Police collected CCTV footage from around the hotel and across Auckland City. According to statements from the hotel owner where Grace had been staying, she left the premises on December 1st and never returned. Thanks to Auckland's dense network of security cameras, the investigation moved quickly. According to surveillance footage, at exactly 5:58 p.m. on December 1, 2018, Grace left her hotel to meet a man she had connected with through Tinder. The place they chose for their first meeting was Sky City, Auckland, a well-known entertainment complex featuring bars, restaurants, luxury hotels, and a lavish casino. Grace arrived at Sky City before the scheduled time, and not long after, the man showed up wearing a blue shirt. Grace immediately recognized him and approached, while it seemed he had also spotted her. The two slowly walked toward each other and greeted one another warmly. They then left together and headed to another bar within Sky City, where they spent about an hour and a half drinking. The pair chatted animatedly, appeared to get along well, and decided to head out for a second round. While the man went to the restroom, Grace texted a friend in England, saying that she had just met a man who runs an oil company through Tinder, and that they seemed to get along quite well. At 9:40 p.m., the pair left the bar, walking arm in arm toward the City Life Hotel where the man was staying. They entered the hotel together and took the elevator up to his room. This would also be the last time Grace was ever seen on surveillance cameras. Police immediately identified the man as a person of interest in the case through surveillance footage and database checks. They confirmed his identity as Jesse Kempson, 26 years old. What was shocking was that when he first met Grace, Jesse had completely lied about his background. claiming to be the CEO of an oil company, when in reality, he was a salesman who had been fired on the very same day he met her. The City Life Hotel, where Grace and Jesse were seen entering, was also the place he had been staying since October 2018. Police quickly arrested Jesse Kempson, the prime suspect in the disappearance. According to the investigation, Kempson admitted that he had met and gone on a date with Grace that night, exactly as seen on the surveillance footage. He also confirmed that the two had spent the night together in his hotel room. However, Jesse Kempson claimed that the next morning at 10 a.m. on December 2nd, 2018, Grace left the room and he had no idea what happened to her after that. But surveillance footage from other areas of the hotel contradicted his statement, opening up a new turning point in the investigation, according to surveillance footage. On the morning of December 2nd, 2018, the very day Jesse Kempson claimed Grace had left the room at 10 a.m., it was actually Jesse who left the room alone. He went to a store to buy a suitcase. After that, he went to a supermarket to buy cleaning supplies. Then, he took a taxi to a car rental company and rented a vehicle. Finally, Jesse drove the rented car to a meeting spot where he met another woman at a cafe. After the meeting, he bought more cleaning products before returning to the hotel. A short while later, Jesse Kempson was seen leaving the room with 2 suitcases, stepping into the elevator, placing the luggage into the car, and driving to a nearby parking lot. By the morning of December 3rd, 2018, at around 7 a.m., Jesse Kempson left the hotel and drove off. He sped to a store on the outskirts of the city, where he bought a shovel and then continued driving. After that, he took the car straight to the hotel's car wash at around 9 a.m. to have it cleaned. On December 5th, 2018, Jesse Kempson was cornered and arrested by the police. Investigators pressured him using CCTV footage, but he insisted that Grace's disappearance had nothing to do with him. However, his cruel lies were quickly exposed when officers raided his hotel room. Using luminol, they discovered numerous blood stains, initially believed to belong to Grace. On December 7th, 2018, when police informed Jesse Kempson that the bloodstains in his room were confirmed to belong to Grace, he suddenly came up with a bizarre excuse. He claimed that on the night of the incident, after having sex with Grace, they went to sleep. The next morning, Jesse Kempson said he woke up to find Grace had fallen off the bed, was bleeding heavily, and had already died. He claimed that he was so panicked he couldn't call the police, and in his terror, decided he had no choice but to dispose of the body. Contrary to his statements, CCTV footage revealed that Jesse Kempson appeared completely calm and composed, showing no signs of panic. He was seen purchasing cleaning supplies, renting a car, and buying a shovel, all with the clear intention of destroying evidence. In the end, when he could no longer defend himself, Jesse Kempson finally confessed to the police and revealed the location where he had dumped Grace's body. On December 9th, 2018, 8 days after the incident, the body of Grace Millen was discovered in the mountains on the outskirts of the city. The autopsy revealed multiple bruises and clear signs of strangulation on her body. Police immediately charged Jesse Kempson with the murder of Grace Millen. Jesse Kempson's trial took place in November 2019. In the end, the jury found him guilty and sentenced him to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Shockingly, after the case was made public, several other women came forward, claiming they too had been harmed by Jesse Kempson through dating apps. Despite these damning revelations, Jesse Kempson continued to plead not guilty and attempted to appeal his conviction. But his appeal was swiftly rejected, and he was sentenced to spend the rest of his life behind bars. Are you using a dating app right now and thinking it's completely safe for you?